What's up, everybody? Philip Trom here. And, it's funny. The last 3 weeks, I knew that there was going to be an assassination attempt. Or at least, I thought it was going to be an assassination. I actually thought that it was going to be Biden that was going down. I knew it was one of them. I was having dreams. I was seeing sigils. I was seeing something was up, right? So I tell my dad. My dad's like, listen, presidency stuff, no, don't even say a word. Don't go online. Don't say anything, please. The FBI, whoever, will be at our door. I'm like, are you kidding me? Come on. Please. Like, I took my dad's advice. So now this happens, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So here's the thing, right? I'm gonna tell you why I knew something was up. Bohemian Grove weekend is now, okay? All eyes are going to go to Trump and the news, which means that these guys can do whatever they want. They can go wherever they want. They can make the deals. They go to Bohemian Grove weekend, day, however they want to do it, and they make their play, right? Everybody's looking at Trump. Nobody even knows where Biden is, and it's chaos. Number two is, if you read on that day that happened, and you look at sorry, there's bumps on the damn road. I live in New Jersey, so communist state of New Jersey doesn't get much. Well, we get tons, but it goes to police and everywhere else but the roads, it seems. Anyway, if you look at if you look at what's going on in the sky on that night, it said that you gotta love, because I screenshotted it for y'all. It says 50-50 chance at shooting for the moon. Shooting for the moon. The moon was at half on that night. 2 or 3, my bad. 3. What was I gonna say to y'all? I'm so sorry. These bumps are killing me. 3 was the alignment. So the moon and Spigot were lined up. You had Jupiter, Mars, Venus, all in the same area. Like the alignment was nasty for that night, but again, 50-50, right? The guy thought that I'm guessing he had the stars in his place as far as planetary alignment goes. I'm sure if we look at Trump's birthday versus the kid's birthday, and I want to say, kid lightly because he's 20 years old, even though he looked 10. Let me say this. I was in the Army. My dad's SWAT team. I grew up in a house. My dad's a politician. What was going on that day was that you had a complete breakdown. Listen, did you see when that car, there's a backfire, sounded like a gun had gone off, and Biden is sitting there and he's looking around, and his Secret Service are literally standing around looking, right? That kid knew that. That kid figured that out and said, yo, I have time. I'll get more than one shot off, because he got a dozen of them off before they even started shooting at the guy. So if Biden now knows that, I hate to say this, I'm sure he told his boys, like, listen, let a couple go. Right? They've done it before. Johnson obviously killed Kennedy. Everyone knows that. You can if you don't read the Warren Report, I'm going to leave it there. Do it yourself. It's a great read. You know that Johnson's in on that. Texas boy. The night before, where was Nixon? Come on. You can go down the line. I'm leaving it there. We can talk on that another day if you'd like. Comment if you want on that. Maybe we'll have a day of that. But listen, TV. This is my fourth play. So me and my wife are getting a divorce, new girlfriend, all that. I told Diana, new girl, why on TV? There's a movie called The East. They're playing it on replay. What is The East about? It's about a bunch of people that are, they're terrorists. They're what do they call them? In America, we call them domestic terrorists. Regardless, they're terrorists. KKK terrorists. They're all terrorists. If you're in one of those groups, hey, if someone came to our country, right, and we would stick up for ourselves, the other team would call it domestic terrorism. So it's just one side against the other. It's extremist, and that's all that it is. I'm not gonna make a big play on it, but the Bobby Kennedy movie, Bobby, is on replay. So you got all these movies about assassinations, and you got terrorism, and they're playing on replay on Bohemian Grove week. Something's up, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. It's real simple. It's not even a big. It's not a big play on this, and I really had to get this out to you guys. Hey, if you want to hear from Diana and my parents on how I knew this was going down, hey, I'm up for it, and I might even put that in this video. I'm not sure yet. My dad has had a heart attack. My mom is on edge because of that. I'm sure Diana wouldn't mind getting on here. I don't think my parents would either, but regardless of any of that, that's what's going on. I wanted you guys to know the breakdown of how I knew that this was going to go down. Now, I don't think it's over. What I do think is that I don't think Biden is going to be your nominee. I think he gets sick or dies in his sleep, and it'll be over, and they'll have someone else in there. Listen, it's not even a fair race right now. I mean, Trump's going to win. It's not it's a hands down thing, unless he does get assassinated. I believe Marco Rubio will most likely be his guy. If somehow the nice lady from Hawaii gets in, I don't see that, because I think that Melania has more to do with the campaign than people think. They owe Marco Rubio, and they owe the people, a Republican Party that is going to bring everybody together. So that's what I'm going to let you know for what's probably going to go on tonight. Hey, if I'm wrong, listen, I want Ted Cruz. That's who I'd want as a vice president, because if anything would happen to Trump, at least someone that can deal with China, can deal with domestic and foreign relations. It's important for us to have someone strong right now. I can't believe that the Democrats are allowing Biden to even stay in at this point. He's not all there, and it's sad, because that dude was a pit bull. I'm not saying, who I'm voting for. You all know who I'm voting for. I'm not gonna say it. You already know. I'm not gonna even get into it. But Joe Biden was a pit bull at one point, and he really was. He was something else when he was young. But he's not gonna win this, and it's gonna be Donald Trump as your president. I think you all probably know that by now. You're not stupid. Whether you're from another country or you're from here. I do look at my analytics, by the way, so I know we're getting a lot of foreign stuff from the prophecy side of this, and I appreciate all of you. I really do. You all have stuck with me. So I'm almost home, and I wanted to just go over all this with you. Like I said, I don't know if you guys want to hear from Diana, my parents. It's no problem. But damn, I was right, and I cannot believe my dad held me back on that. But like he's right in a sense that, hey, if there is a domestic terrorism people and they're looking for prophecy, and they go to my page, I mean, FBI can come out and say, hey, they're listening to you, man. And I just don't need it on that side. You guys know that you already know that I was right about. You know what I was right about China and what they're doing. Called it. You knew that I was right about Iran and what's happening and Israel. Already told you guys that was going to happen. Just go back into my videos and you'll see called Putin and Ukraine when everybody was calling me crazy on that one. Not as crazy as we thought, I guess. And there is more stuff coming, I can promise you that. But I'm not going to get into all of it at once. So, I love you guys. I do, and I am on the edge about how I should have just gone on and told you guys something. But I just, when it comes to, our domestic FBI and all that stuff right now, I just can't do it. I'm being gang stalked right now by God knows who. The Satanists or whoever the fuck they were started to get mad, but I got mad for a second. I didn't mean to say that. They tried to kill me a few years back, as most of you know, and I don't need it, guys. I don't wanna die, honestly, and this is on a level that people kill people over right now in America. The extremists they're out of their minds, and I guess I get it because we're all extreme. If you're in America, you know what I'm talking about. On both sides, there's a lot going on. I guess finally, I'm gonna finish it with. I just wanted to say on Biden's side, I do believe that they were in on it. I do. Here's why. I'm gonna finish it with this. The reason why Biden was in on it is because, like I said, it took too long. It's simple as that. That kid most likely is going to come out and be FBI is going to say domestic terrorism, blah blah blah. They're going to act like everybody's middle, but they're not. The FBI is with the D, and